Money and politics collide when the heads of America's largest banks go back before Congress for virtual grilling. Titans of finance in the hot seat tops the Reuters business calendar for the week of May 24th. The CEOs of JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, and Goldman Sachs are all scheduled to appear virtually before the Senate Banking Committee on Wednesday and the House Financial Services Committee on Thursday. Lawmakers are likely to pepper the CEOs with questions about their banks' roles in helping the economy bounce back from the health crisis. One thing to note, this will be the first time a female banking CEO joins the group. Citigroup's Jane Fraser makes her debut before Congress. From Wall Street lenders to Main Street spenders, personal income and consumption data for April are set to hit the tape on Friday. Incomes are expected to show a 14% drop with the last round of government stimulus now gone. Pay attention to the core PCE, or personal consumption expenditures component, which is the Fed's favorite inflation measure. It's expected to show a year-over-year rise of 3%. That keeps inflation worries in play.
The Fed keeps telling us that these are transient factors, that this is really a supply-demand imbalance. Now demand is really ramping up for everything, that inputs, raw material, and factory goods. And I do think it is that kind of imbalance, but I also think that some of this is going to creep a little bit longer than maybe the narrative would have people believe.
Speaking of rising, how much higher can home prices go? The Case-Shiller Index for March will give us a snapshot of where prices are. That number comes out on Tuesday. Price gains have been fueled by very low mortgage rates and low inventories. Also on Tuesday, the April update on new home sales is released. Economists polled by Reuters are looking for less than 1 million units sold after more than 1 million sold the month before. And we'll get more insight from luxury homebuilder Toll Brothers. Wall Street is looking for a profit of 80 cents a share and revenues to grow to $1.77 billion. In other quarterly results due throughout the week, it's all about face and fashion. With health regulations relaxed and Americans going back out, consumers are likely to be getting dolled up again. At least that's what some investors think. It's all about how much lip gloss and eyeshadow are being bought when ELF Beauty reports on Wednesday and Ulta Beauty reports on Thursday. And what about new outfits to complete the makeover? Gap reports Thursday as well. Sales are expected to be up from a year ago at $3.4 billion. All glammed up and ready to go out? What about the movies? Memorial Day weekend, which begins on Friday, is likely to be a key test for Hollywood. That's typically the unofficial kickoff of summer blockbuster season. But with so many movies hitting theaters and streaming services at the same time, how much is that going to change? Walt Disney's Cruella hits both the big screen and your little screen at the same time Friday, but only for Disney Plus members who cough up an additional $30 premiere access fee. And that's the Reuters Business Calendar. I'm Conway G. Gittins.